All right, we're continuing with the same race. And what I realized when I was looking at this is it's actually not a race, it's a group ride, but it's kind of divided out as a race. So I think I need to figure out a different or better time to choose when I'm riding. Because there was a couple other actual races and not group rides, but there was only, when I looked at it, there was only one person in it, and I didn't really feel like joining with only one person in it. So we got 172 people in here. See how this group ride race goes. It's pretty thin right now. Not a lot of people jumping out. All right, there's everyone. Everyone's catching up, joining in on the fun. Whew. All right, we got a featherweight power up. From what I remember, this is lowers your body weight, I think, by 10%. So your watts per kilogram can go up. Good to use on inclines. Oh, wrong way. One thing I've been thinking about is standards and who you surround yourself with. Mainly because of the swim lessons that I joined. I think I got really fortunate to be able to be with the people that I'm with, because I'm training with a lot of pro triathletes. And what my standards were before I was in these swim classes and swimming with these guys was a lot lower than what it is now that I've swam with them. And I'm not saying I wasn't swimming a lot when I would swim on my own, but it put into perspective just how much I could be doing. Because what I was basically doing, I wouldn't say was the warm-up of what we do now for the swim classes, but it was pretty darn close. Where I would basically average about maybe between 2,000 and 2,500 yards per swim. And now in my swim class, the lowest I'll really ever go is like 4,000, 4,500. Granted, I'm swimming a lot longer than what I used to, but it's just put into perspective what you can be capable of and changing your standards. And just surrounding myself with these people has really helped me do that, where I'm realizing that I can do more and push myself more than what I normally am, and that maybe my standards aren't high enough. Maybe some people would see it, be like, oh, your standards are high. But when you surround yourself with those people that are ahead of you, it's like they'll look at it and they'll be like, your standards are low. You got to raise that up. So it's like you're the average of 5 people that you spend the most time with. It doesn't really apply just to financials. It applies to basically everything else in your life, your habits, your disciplines, how you work out, how you diet, how you do everything. So I think I'm really fortunate to be able to surround myself around these professionals and get a glimpse at something different, something higher than what I'm used to. And then I end up pushing myself more than what I normally do. This is feeling harder than normal. Doesn't look like anyone's really broken away though. This is just one group right now. Past few times, there's been a few stragglers that just punch it and they're kind of off on their own. But right now it seems like this is all we got. Like this is, I think if I were to go really hard, go to the front of this pack, I would be in first. Where with the previous races, there's been like 10 people that'll break away and they'll just kind of be out on their own. So it seems like everyone's kind of staying together right now. It's a massive group right here. It's funny because in the past, when I do so bad on races, I'm like, maybe I should be in Cat D or not in Cat C. But then I was thinking, what if I tried going in fruit fly? Too many fruit flies here. What if I tried going in Cat B, Cat A? See how badly I get destroyed. I think if I went up, I would not be surprised if I got like dead last. I was reading a comment once that talked about groups, and when you're in a group like this massive all together, that the screen will only show 50 of the people. It won't show everyone. So there could actually be more than what's actually showing on the screen. And also, I had a comment from the last video. If you're interested in my heart rate, it's on the top left, right under the wattage. So right now it's at 295. The wattage right under that, you get the RPMs. So how many rotations I'm doing per minute. Right now I'm at 75. Oh boy, this would be a good time to use featherweight. I'm not prepared. Hurry up. Hurry up. Dang, a lot of people just got dropped right there. I was not expecting this steep climb. That thinned the herd out a lot. Jeez, that was brutal. Let's see what we got here. Might be good to use that right now. Jeez, that thinned the herd out like crazy. That got me so tired. Oh my gosh. Well, this is no longer a close race with a group. It looks like there's a whole bunch of people just all spread out right here. When you look at the map. I'm so tired though. Oh, too many. And as I was saying, on the left side, next to the RPM, is my heart rate. Currently at 142. If you are interested in looking at that, or curious where it's at, oh man. What do we got? Let's use it. Seems like there's a lot of power ups on this. Might as well use them. Man, that was a nasty incline. Got a few Canadians right here. Yeah, stick up with them. Gotta pay attention for next lap when that incline comes back, because that was absolutely brutal. 8% grade. That really separated the pack. So I never really feel prepared and ready to do these races whenever I do them. But once I get going, I start to feel good. And especially after. Even though I don't finish well, you feel accomplished when you do a good, nice, hard workout. I think that's the good thing about pushing yourself and doing hard things. Feel good and feel accomplished afterwards. You gotta do those things that you don't want to do. That's what I started doing a lot more. Like when I moved to Tucson, I wanted to do it at first. But once I started to put it in motion and think more about it, doubts started to creep in my mind. I'm like, I don't know if I should do that. I don't want to do that. I'm gonna get uncomfortable if I do that. But then I thought, you gotta do what makes you uncomfortable. That's where the growth happens. That's where the growth lies. And in that specific scenario, it's a little bit different, but with this bike and doing those hard things that you don't want to do, feel good about yourself after that you went out and accomplished it. Then the next time something hard comes up, you're more willing and more capable of doing it because you've done it in the past. You're like, oh, I've done that before. And then what used to be hard for you or challenging or something that you didn't want to do becomes a lot easier for you to do it because you become better at doing hard things and strengthening that muscle. Building up that willpower to go out and do that hard shit. Judging from my heart rate, this effort doesn't seem as hard as previous races. I feel like I'm typically in the 150s. I feel like my wattage is around the same. I feel like after races I'll usually be between 220 and 230. I might be a little bit lower on that. We'll find out. I don't want to be in the front. Let me draft. Let me draft. I decided to use the power up because it seems like I'm getting a lot. And I think I would rather have featherweight for when that incline comes back. Whether I'll get it or not, I'm not sure. I think there is a way that you can choose to rotate it and get a new one. I've never done it before. But maybe if I get another one and it's not featherweight, I can try it. See if I can figure that out. Why are these guys going so hard? I feel like that incline's coming up right here. I think, I don't know. I feel like it was right off of a turn. Let's see if this is it. Gotta not get dropped from this group if it is. Nope, doesn't look like it. Not there yet. Gotta be close. I think I actually went through cobblestones first, and then it was here. And I don't think we've gone through cobblestones yet. So I think cobblestones are coming up. And then I think we have the the incline. All right, here's the cobblestones. I'll do this, and then that incline's coming up, I think shortly after. I don't know why it's not doing the effect on this part. It does the effect on this part though, which is weird. Yeah, I feel like I've maintained a fairly low heart rate for this ride so far. I mean, in terms of me, like 140. Compared to, I think, other races, it's usually around like 150, 160. Is this it? Nope. It's gotta be coming up. Oh, there it is. Here it is. All right, make sure we stay with him. Let's not get dropped this time. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, that did not sound good. Heart rate increased. Getting dropped. Oh no. All these guys have featherweight. That increased my heart rate. There's featherweight. Don't need it anymore. Oh, see if we can. I don't know if there is a way. Well, I guess I'll wait and see if there's another incline part that I can use it on. Dang, got dropped again. Those guys that had featherweight were really smart. Just need to try and keep up. I can't keep up with this guy. And now I got another guy passing me. Do I get another one here? Yeah, I do. That ran out just in time to get another one. Another featherweight. I feel like that's not what I'm looking for right now. Our rate's in the 150s now. We're working. We're feeling it. Almost done. I guess it's just kind of a race between me and this guy. Hopefully I can beat him. Let's try and catch up before the sprint finish. All right. We're even now. Who's gonna have the kick? Two guys behind me now. Got a decent lead right now. 5 meters behind me. Oh man. No. Come on. I'm not gonna get him. Dang it. Dang. Oh. I'm sweating. Dripping. Dang, that guy got me. That incline really thinned out the herd like crazy. We were all there together. Then all of a sudden, 8%. Everyone just gets thinned out. Damn, pissed that guy passed me at the end. I thought I had to be able to keep him off, but dang, oh well. Oh, next time I'll try and ride at a different time and maybe find an actual race as opposed to this group ride. See how that goes. But man, inclines, I tell ya, that was tough. All right, thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you in the next one.